And hello, folks. I'm Tom from Vic. Let's do a little weather together here for today and extend the forecast into April. All right, so Alexander, we have a lot of high cloudiness and some puffy cumulus clouds there. They appear a little darker because they're shaded by the higher clouds overhead. None of the clouds are getting big here across the area, so we don't see any showers. Likewise in Stellies, pretty similar sky, high clouds and some lower cumulus clouds to puffy clouds of vertical development there underneath, and likewise Toledo Bend. One little cloud right there kind of getting a little bit bigger as far as its size is concerned and depth. But otherwise, mostly cloudy sky over in that direction. It's a sign that moisture's still around. So coming up, we got pesky rain chances in the forecast. As I said yesterday, we've got a chance of rain every day over the next 7, and we continue to see that forecast. A couple areas of interest on radar. A little band feature up to the north of us. I was kind of counting on some of this to be a little bit further to the south, so I had 20% in. That didn't happen for today, and it probably won't. This is decreasing throughout the day here. And then a very much more widespread and heavier event going on to the south. At least go back about an hour with that across South Texas, affecting Corpus Christi, the Rio Grande Valley, and into San Antonio area. This is with an upper level piece of energy and combination of moisture. So we've got things going on there. So a wet forecast for those folks. 5 to 10 inches of rain could fall over the next couple of days in some of those locations. And part of this system is going to be moving northeastward and bring some rain for us. We still see some special weather statements going on down in that particular area. So some of that rain coming our way. Satellite and radar. Here's that disturbance. Here's the cloud signature with that. And you can see the radar echoes coming through there. This little piece of energy, again, will be working in our direction and bring us some rain starting on maybe late Thursday or Thursday night. Chances are pretty low there, but get much better on Friday. Futurecast coming in with Thursday morning back for your morning commute. No issues there. Mostly clouds, though, and we'll see mostly clouds throughout the day on Thursday coming home. Maybe a little chance of something a little along the Sabine River Valley parishes and counties of Louisiana and East Texas there. But for us over this way, even through Friday morning, I think we see only very low end rain chances there through early Friday, but the chances will increase throughout the day and become likely by Friday afternoon sometime. So let's project this. Here is Friday evening forecast. We see one of those features right here. You kind of see that, and this is the one that's affecting South Texas right now. There it is for us in our forecast there Friday afternoon. Rain and thunderstorms, and some of it could be locally heavy, and there's a little severe weather risk out. That moves on through the flow. Then we see a little wrinkle in the upper level flow. This is by Sunday morning. Much of that energy is focused to the north of us during that particular situation, but it's close enough to us to elicit a response from the atmosphere. So that's going to keep rain chances going through the weekend. Remember, these are pesky rain chances I'm talking about here. And as we move into Monday afternoon, we see some energy to the north of us right through there. You can see a little bit of a dip in the jet stream south of St. Louis right in that particular area. And so that will keep us going into early next week. And then finally, as we go into Wednesday, we see a big ridge of high pressure. See, flow is clockwise now with this particular feature right there. And this is a warm bubble of air. And of course, this is a surface upper level high right through there. And with that, of course, there will be a huge trough off the west coast. And between that flow will kind of be working in from the west. And from time to time, it's a little fast. So we're going to see rain chances continue even into the middle of next week. So some particulars for Friday. A level 1 marginal risk of severe weather across part of central Louisiana there. And you know how I am about acute forecast. I'll just go ahead and say everybody in Seminole probably is going to have at least a marginal risk. There could be a strong thunderstorm or a severe storm. So marginal means exactly that. We can't, it's a non-0% chance of severe weather, and there are some parameters in the atmosphere that we know are associated with severe weather that will be present that day. So you got to keep that covered with a low end risk. Likewise, from the Weather Prediction Center, we've got some marginal to slight risk of some heavy rainfall there as we especially head into Friday and Friday night and very early Saturday. Now we're back to the severe on Sunday from the Storm Prediction Center. They've actually extended this severe area to the west. If you remember from yesterday, it cut off across our northern parish, so they extended it all the way down toward the Houston area now for Sunday. Again, moisture and thunderstorms creating these risks. So Thursday, rain chance is slight, 10%. I think that would be later in the day, 80 for your high temperature. And then Friday, we've got a little bit cooler day with highs in the low to mid 70s as rain and thunderstorms increase throughout the day and become likely in the afternoon through Friday night and into very early Saturday, and kind of continues a little bit on Saturday. So I got 60%. I took the AM quantifier off of that. Heavy rain is possible during that time frame. Several inches certainly possible there. And again, the Weather Prediction Center has that level 1, level 2 risk for heavy rain out. For Sunday, we come back into the rain chances continuing. Another little risk of severe weather there, as I pointed out. And of course, 85 for a high. There would be plenty of instability to feed that situation. I think the best chance would come Sunday night. So this is a late Sunday night kind of thing. And I would go up to probably about 50 to 60% on Sunday night. And then once that feature passes through, Monday you see the rain chance drops back down a little bit with a front coming through the area. Tuesday, partly cloudy, only 20%. A little cooler Tuesday morning, 56 for your low, but we warm back up Wednesday and begin to increase rain chances once again there. So a rain chance every day, not a high chance in most cases, 20 to 30% in most cases, but the Friday night, and Saturday looks like the wettest period right now. All right, thanks for being with me. Nick is going to talk to you and bring his show to you tomorrow morning, and I'll see you again about this time for the day tomorrow, and hope your Thursday is terrific.